If the Lions go 12-4, I'm sending this tape into ESPN.
Welcome to Chance, baby. We don't win in the specific years that I want us to win. Let's go! Let's go! I was big on them in so much Chance. Because he's not the better player. Watch them play football.
Oh my God! You watched the highlights? Did you watch Johnny Manziel's highlights when he? Whoa, guys! Look at me! I'm gonna go throw the ball.
If Stidham outperforms Newton, Stidham's gonna start. That's all you have. How are you gonna win the division with that?
What? How's it going, everybody? And welcome back to another episode of the Nosebleeds podcast. We're back here with a full recap for Week 8 of the NFL, and then we're going to give our predictions for Week 9. My name is Nick Antonakis, and I'm here with the usual boys. We got Stuart Brooks and Chandler Betts back here for another episode. How you guys doing?
I'm cool. Cool and all.
Everybody's cooling except for the Patriots, who we will get into later. Very
another
depressing
falling
week.
flat, Nick. Nice job. All right.
I'm not even joking. I'm just depressed. I don't know. It's not a fun time to be a Patriots fan.
Boston
The
sports
trade deadline happened. That was loads of fun. So many dynamic moves all around the league.
Isaiah Ford
to talk about.
Isaiah
Ford.
There were two trades.
Man, I think we're gonna absolutely erupt with the Isaiah Ford trade, but we'll get into that later. Why don't we just dive into it? Starting at the top of the list here. We'll dive through all the games of Week 8. Let's start with the Atlanta Falcons, who held a lead this week. They took on the Carolina Panthers, beat them 25-17.
Cool. I mean, the Falcons have not that untalented of a team. Like, they have a good offense, you know. They're better than their record suggests. It's just they have a kind of a terrible defense, lots of injuries and terrible coaching, and bad luck. It's Atlanta, after all. So, you know, they got a W here. And also, the Panthers, put in their backup. But he was so bad, so they just put Teddy Bridgewater back out there, and he was concussed. Oh, yeah. So I don't know. You're fine. He's not fine.
Carolina fans, Christian McCaffrey's back this week, so
I think it's over for them.
I think if they won this game, they were going to be what are they right
4-3, I think.
3-4.
Yeah, they would have been 4-3, and then
they would have been 4.
Back,
yeah, they would have been 4-4. Yeah, 4-4.
4-4. They could have made a push for the playoffs.
They play the Chiefs this week, so but yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Schedule for that.
And actually, this week is the week where we're going to see if that trade that Chandler and I did earlier in the year in fantasy, who's that going to pay off for?
Wait, didn't you get Dalvin Cook?
I got Dalvin Cook.
Oh, then he won. He won. Cook's going to end up having as good of a year as McCaffrey and Lockett. Nick won the trade.
And Tyler Lockett.
Let's be real here. I mean, even if McCaffrey plays really well, which I'm sure he will, to be honest.
Yeah.
There's Cook's on a tear. Maybe he'll never reach this level again. But when a running back's got it going this far into the season, usually they'll have a stretch for the rest of the year, like Derrick Henry in the previous years. So he'll probably match the production. But I mean, it wasn't super lopsided. But
I will say I'm still not mad because I do have Christian McCaffrey and Derrick Henry as my two running backs.
Damn.
So I'm not too mad that I don't have Dalvin.
But Cook and Henry would have been even better.
Yeah.
But, I mean, isn't that 1 and 2?
I tried to capitalize on his, at the time, was his best running performance ever.
But then
Then he topped.
Then he got hurt, and then he's been even better coming back from that.
Wait, who's the best running back right now? Is it Kamara?
Oh, in the league?
Yeah, it has to be.
Yeah, it's Kamara. No, just
fantasy-wise.
Yeah, it's Kamara, Cook, and Henry is third.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, okay.
Nice. All right. Speaking of Dalvin Cook, the Vikings actually took on the Packers this week and won. Surprisingly enough, they beat them 28-22.
Yeah, well,
that's a depressing loss for Packers.
The Packers are freaking frauds after this. This has happened last year. They won all their games last year. They went
8-0.
They went 13-3, but they didn't they win these games, but they they start the game good, they're up 14-0, and then they kind of just slowly win against a decent team. That's just they don't really impress me ever really. And they beat up on bad teams. I mean, I think Rodgers is playing better than he did last year, but I don't know. I don't. Again, the NFC's wide open, so you never know. But this was a questionable loss considering how bad this motherfucker Kirk Cousins has been. So.
Oh my God. It's basically Dalvin Cook who carried them all the way home.
Oh my God!
Yeah, I have a question for you guys. Do you think that the the Vikings doing well in this game is going to put them out of the contention for a quarterback in the first round. Like, what do you think the sacrifice is?
Well, do I think they're still, what the hell?
Their
Do
quarterback.
I think they're still going to draft one? Yeah. Because like you said, Chandler, they're lower end first round quarterbacks that are going to go in this draft. 5 first round talent quarterbacks, you said, right?
Yeah,
they got to get
those
one.
first round quarterbacks are probably going to be gone by 15. I think 15.
Really?
Wow, that's really heavy. But they'll be within that pick range. I'm sure they'll pick a quarterback. I think.
They make the playoffs. They'll be right outside the playoffs. Actually,
they're 2-6.
I hope they don't.
They're
They're probably not going to make the playoffs.
No, they'll probably be right outside.
Let's see who they're playing. They're not playing this week. Actually, they're on a bye. No, they play Detroit this week, and then they play. Then they play the Bears on Monday Night Football. Then they play. Let's see. Then they play Cowboys. It's relatively easy so far. Then they play the Panthers.
Oh.
They play the Jags. Then they play.
Oh no.
Then they play the Bucks. So it's probably lost.
Yeah.
Then they play the Bears again. They play the Bears again. Then they play the Saints, and then they play. That's actually the Thanksgiving game. And then they play the Panthers. Oh no, not the Panthers. Then they play the Lions again.
Saints on Thanksgiving?
So I'm thinking 6-10 at the best, somewhere between 5 and 4 and 12.
At the best, really.
Yeah, they'll beat Jacksonville. They'll beat the Lions.
I think they could beat the Bears once.
Maybe.
Really? Oh
yeah.
well,
maybe.
I think they can go 8-8.
Really?
I mean, they could. They could.
I would put them around 15. So
it's just like
they might be in play, but they also might not be because teams generally will trade up for quarterbacks.
Yeah, right. They could
the
end up
anomaly,
picking at
the
16
anomaly
and trade
year
up to 10.
was when Drew Lock went in the second round, pick 45. That was the only anomaly when teams don't trade up. The Chiefs traded up for Mahomes. The Texans traded up for Deshaun Watson.
Didn't the Cardinals trade up for Rosen too?
Yep, and the Jets traded up for Darnold from 6
right,
to 3.
right, with the Colts. About that.
That 6th pick was Quentin Nelson. So
Colts won the trade.
So yeah, definitely one trade. But
maybe they make a push. They make the playoffs. If they get out early, they trade Thielen in their first rounder.
They're not making the playoffs.
I don't
but
think
if they do,
the
that's going to be the solution.
Dude, you really think they're about to? You really think Kirk Cousins is about to run the table?
No, I do not. But if they do, I'm saying they're going to have to trade. I think Thielen would be involved in a package deal to move up in the draft.
I give them a 1% chance to make the playoffs right now. They're not good.
Wow.
They suck. They barely beat. They didn't even win by that much.
No, I know. Yeah, they won by 6 points. They're not. I'm not saying they're looking good, or I'm saying that I think they're going to make the playoffs. But
if they were happen to, okay, Kirk Cousins threw 14 passes, so
Yeah,
he didn't do anything. Yeah. It was his best game of the year. He only had one touchdown.
Oh no!
Yeah,
he's terrible. He's still better than the Patriots.
He's like the 11th highest paid athlete in the world, though.
Oh, Jesus, I'd rather have him than Stidham or Cam, though.
When is he? Is he still locked in for a couple more years, or is he a free agent this summer?
It was a 4-year contract, 2 years.
I think he's on an extension.
Damn.
It was 4-year, $84 million contract. I know that. And
I never understood that because Keenum was so good in the previous season with those guys. And
yeah, he was.
Was Kirk Cousins really that much of an upgrade? He's pretty similar style.
They had Keenum, and they also had
Bridgewater at one point.
Teddy Bridgewater.
That was the 2 years before, or that was the year before. They had somebody else that was
Sam Bradford.
Sam Bradford, yeah.
They started 5-0.
They traded a first-round pick to the Eagles for.
Yeah, they went 5-0, 5-0 with him, and then they missed the playoffs. They went 5-0 to start the year, and then finished 8-8.
Jesus Christ!
What a guy.
So.
But I agree with you guys. I think they should have kept Keenum.
They were 13-3.
I bet they would have been just.
He was
as
like
good
a borderline MVP candidate that season.
Then he went to Denver.
Yeah.
And,
I would start him now too. Baker's terrible. But anyway.
Damn.
All right, now let's 5-4 now.
5-3.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Probably gonna be a playoff team.
They suck.
Yeah, especially with the proposed 8-team format.
I don't think we can say much about that because
I don't think it's gonna happen.
It's just a rumor.
Probably not gonna happen. It's probably It would be. It's like changing the rules midway through the game.
It's saying like worst case scenario, if COVID gets to everybody, then that's what they're gonna do.
Yeah, but what's else?
But,
all right.
Next we have Bengals and Titans. Titans took the L, lost by
might be frauds.
points.
Titans might be frauds. I mean, Their offense is
Damn.
not bad.
Everybody's frauds now. My God.
These conferences are wide open.
Sport.
No, I know.
Yeah.
See, the one year the NFL is interesting is when the Patriots suck. That's kind
Right,
of
seriously.
disappointing.
No,
And that's direct correlation.
Nothing. The Titans, just real quick. The offense didn't even look that bad. They scored 20 points. They're not like terrible. They have weapons. Henry's a beast. Tannehill can make things happen. But the defense this season and in this game is just terrible. I mean, Burrow just carved them up all day.
Yeah.
And he literally had no time to throw even in this game, and he was still carving them up because their secondary is so bad.
They should have gotten Gilmore.
With Nick's favorite, Malcolm Butler. But,
Malcolm.
He's terrible.
They should have. You're right. They should have traded for Stephon Gilmore.
That would have been a good.
They got that
Desmond King.
Pro Bowl. King from the Chargers for a 7th round.
Yep,
that was nowhere near enough.
I mean, it's a solid pickup, but I don't think that they're.
It's
they
weird.
cut. Did you hear they cut? What's his face? They cut Vic Beasley.
Yeah, I did see that.
Really?
He was the defensive player of the year a couple years ago, or sacks leader. He was sacks leader.
Exactly.
2016.
He wasn't deep for.
He was like 13.5 sacks in the Super Bowl run season. He was a really solid player. They picked him high, and he was solid, but I guess he kind of just fell off. But
Damn.
But yeah, the Saints have one. Not the Saints. The Titans. The Titans might be frauds, but
it's weird to think that their defense got worse after adding Jadeveon Clowney.
I know what.
I haven't.
I mean, the pass rush has been pretty good.
Yeah, good Casey and them, but
but it's not like the Bengals have a good O line either. So
great guy.
All right.
I don't know.
Next, we got the Chiefs versus the Jets. Chiefs absolutely blew the Jets out of the water.
And they
35-9.
They covered.
They covered.
This game was actually 14-9 at one point. I was like, uh-oh.
I know, what? It was way too close.
Mahomes has probably entered the MVP race at this point.
Yeah.
Performance, 5 touchdowns. Not really much to say here. The Jets are terrible. The Chiefs are
They suck.
Good.
If we lose this week, I'm going to be so
bad
mad.
until they've lost to a bad team. And
who?
Us.
They lost to the Raiders. That was like was that their only loss of the year?
Kansas City? Yeah, and it was a good game.
I was talking about the Jets.
Who have they lost to?
I was saying we can't say that they're terrible until they lose to a bad team like us.
Haven't they lost? They lost to a bad team.
Have they?
Yeah.
They must have. It's been many weeks now.
Dolphins. It's 8 weeks.
They lost to the Bills. They lost to the
not really.
49ers.
The Broncos.
Colts.
That was when the 49ers still had all their players for the first half of the game.
Broncos. That was probably the worst.
They haven't played a terrible team yet. We're the worst team. We're going to be the worst team.
Niners. So far. They lost to the Bills, Niners, Colts, Broncos, Cardinals, Dolphins, Bills again, and then the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Those aren't terrible teams.
Yeah, no,
those
they're
are all
not
teams
bad,
that are better than us.
They were blown out in every single game. The closest game that they had,
the Bills game,
18-10. Yeah.
That's why the Bills are frauds.
18-10.
Yeah, the Bills are frauds.
We'll get to that.
After this,
everybody was on the Josh Allen hype train, and I wanted to
including me and Donis. Donis more so, but I was there too.
Always been. I didn't buy it, and
I didn't buy into. I'm still not buying into the Bills.
He popped off the first couple of weeks of the season.
They played milquetoast defenses, and now
milquetoast defense.
Who do they play? The Jets.
Adjective.
And they played the Rams defense, which has been like subpar. Like I don't.
Wait, what? The Rams defense has not been subpar. Well, actually, they just got destroyed against the Dolphins. So
their secondary is questionable outside of Ramsey.
I mean, Jalen Ramsey is good, but
and Donald, but they have good individual players, but the defense is suspect. But
why didn't they trade for Gilmore? They could have had.
That would have been insane.
They could have had.
Why didn't anybody trade for Gilmore?
Because he's not as good as people think.
That's true.
No, because the Patriots' asking price was too high.
I know.
Yeah, first in a player, jeez.
First in a player. I said in some Instagram post, I said, so in other words, we're not trading Stephon Gilmore. I said that at like 8 a.m.
Yeah, I
lo
sent
and behold,
the Nosebleeds chat. Yeah,
I don't think he was going to get more than a second, or maybe a late first if it was a team that was doing really well. But
like the Steelers.
Yeah,
literally, we would have taken anything because he's not going to be a Patriot at the end of the season. That's pretty much set in stone.
We might get we get a pick, a supplementary pick for him. Probably. Yeah, we'll get like a third or fourth rounder.
Probably be a third rounder.
Yeah, it depends on what his accolades are as a player, but
I mean, defensive player of the year.
Yeah, I think it makes I think third is the highest it goes.
Hopefully he picks up his play this season, so we get a second rounder.
No, I don't think he goes that high.
No, yeah.
I think third is the highest
let
it
me
goes.
let me look that up. I'm pretty sure the highest.
Oh,
is third.
whoa, hold on. Actually, never mind. That was last year where we got all those compensatory picks, whatever they're called. I can't say the word.
Compulsory.
No,
What did we get for
it's
Brady?
compensatory.
Compensatory? What did we get for Brady?
Like a 6th or something. He didn't make the Pro Bowl, so.
Yeah.
Oh, so it doesn't look back on their whole tenure with the team.
I don't think so.
It looks on. I think just what they did.
So we're gonna
during
get
this
nothing
contract.
for Gilmore this year.
Gilmore still might make the Pro Bowl.
No, it's what they did with this contract, I believe.
I don't know.
Okay.
It's very confusing.
Yeah. I think you're right. I remember talking about this when it first happened, but I don't
What was the other? What were we talking about? What game were we talking about? The Jets
game.
But no
Yeah.
one
Jets
cares.
suck. Next.
Yeah, no one cares. Yeah, it's, third round is the highest for a compensatory pick.
Awesome.
So we'll
Nice
probably.
job, Bill.
Yep.
All right, Colts versus Lions. Colts beat the Lions.
Nobody
by
watched
20
this game.
points.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was-
The Colts look good outside of Philip Rivers. He's
Yeah.
terrible, but the rest of the team is pretty good. And
The
well, I
defense-
don't know. The offense is like they have good running game, but the passing game because of Rivers, they don't have a lot of weapons. But they're solid. And to be honest, they could, as Nick said, is so proud of them for some reason. I hate the Colts. They could win the division.
Yeah.
But I still would
Yeah.
lean towards Tennessee because I don't think either of these teams are that good, like Super Bowl level. So if they play each other, I'd pick the Titans in that hypothetical. But we'll
Do
see.
they still have a chance of going 12-4?
Yeah, if they
Yes,
won
they're 5-2.
almost, yeah.
Imagine they go 12-4.
I'd say they could go 6 and
Celebration.
10 and
time.
6.
Yeah. What's the?
They had a wicked easy schedule. I think that was one of the convincing points of my
And they have.
argument there.
They
But
do.
Well,
yeah.
I mean, it's not that easy of a schedule. They have the Ravens, Titans twice, Packers, Texans, Raiders, Texans, Steelers, and Jags.
Texans are not
So-
good.
Yeah, they can
No,
beat
they're
the
not going to beat the
Texans.
Texans. They're not going to lose to the Texans, but
Let's say they beat
Steelers,
Texans, they beat
Packers,
the Jags.
Titans twice.
Let's say maybe they
and
split with
Ravens.
Tennessee.
Jags are gonna win.
8-8. Honestly, I don't.
Yeah,
That is a
9
really
and
tough
7.
schedule. 9-7
9
maybe.
and 7.
Oh,
It's a tough
So,
schedule. It
yeah,
might be the
so
toughest
get
in the
bodied
league.
now.
I mean,
12-4.
I guess we'll see. I mean, if the
They're not going to
Titans
beat the
continue to be
Ravens.
frauds,
Well,
maybe they'll get a win against them. But
Yeah, I said they'd split and it'd still be 8-8.
who else are they playing?
They're playing the
Packers.
Steelers, Packers, Ravens, dude, and Raiders.
Okay, yeah,
Before-
that's yeah,
they're 4
yeah,
losses.
probably 10-6, something like that. But
We'll see.
whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah, we'll
so-
see.
They can still make
The
it.
most irrelevant game probably on this list, but we'll move on.
Definitely.
Oh
a
yeah,
big
and then
game.
just real quick. Stafford just threw the worst pass ever. Pick 6.
Oh, and he was originally on the
Oh, I
COVID
saw
list,
that.
and he got cleared today.
Yeah. So
He has to clear one more test, and then he can play.
Oh,
he doesn't,
nice.
They'll lose.
They will.
Well,
Hold on, wait. What's their record?
The Lions.
Oh, they cannot afford another loss, Chris.
Oh yeah.
No more losses.
They're 3-4. They have to run
They
the
need to go
table.
undefeated on the rest of the year.
Let's go. I'm here for it. DeAndre Swift's about to turn into prime Adrian Peterson.
All right. Steelers Ravens. Steelers get the W, stay undefeated.
Good game.
28-24.
Oh.
It was a good game.
The
God,
Steelers
yeah.
are good, man.
Lamar was
I was gonna say,
pissed.
are the Steelers the best team in football right now? I've heard people
Objectively,
arguing
yes, but I'd still say
I don't
Kansas
know,
City is favored in
guys.
hypothetical.
I
I
don't
still
know.
think Kansas City's better.
The second best
Yeah,
team.
me too.
I'd say they're the second best team in the
Their
league.
defense is
Better.
damn good. And then
Yeah.
their wide receiver core is just totally flourished from what it looked like last year. But
Yeah. And
I
Roethlisberger's
still don't have I don't have faith in Ben.
Me neither. He throws a lot of bad picks, and he did in this game too.
It's just it's a
I'm
struggle.
still
He's putting up good
I'm
numbers,
actually-
but
Over the
Kind
Steelers,
of.
I'm taking the Chiefs, the Seahawks, and maybe the Bucks.
I don't know. The
Yeah.
Seahawks would be a bad. It
Brady-
would be a good game because this is a really good defense playing a really good offense. But
Yeah.
I actually do think they play this season. Maybe maybe not.
oh, that would be a great game.
No, I think they played last year.
Yeah, they do not.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah. Steelers are good. The defense is elite as shit. They fucking clamp down on Lamar at the end of the game.
Yeah.
That's not that hard to do right now.
We'll get into Lamar. He just doesn't show up in the whole. It's not just him. The whole Ravens team just doesn't show up in these big games.
Something about Harbaugh's and not being able to show up in big games.
after he lost today to freaking Indiana.
That was bad.
I heard
Indiana's good this year. They're number 13.
I heard some buzz about
first time
Harbaugh NFL return
to the Bears.
Yeah, Bears, maybe Cowboys if they fire McCarthy.
Yep.
But
Wow.
I would.
I would easily.
I would not hire Harbaugh, but I would fire McCarthy.
I'd still rather have Harbaugh than freaking McCarthy, but yeah.
He
was a good
sucks.
NFL coach. Harbaugh.
I mean, get one of the good coordinators like Bielemy, the offensive
the
coordinator.
Chiefs. Oh my goodness, yeah.
Bro,
I think. Actually, no. We'll get to that later.
How did McCarthy
Robert
get a
Saleh,
job? Yeah, the 49ers.
defensive coordinator or something, not quite the defensive coordinator. He does he coordinates the defensive pass.
They're always showing him on the sidelines. So yeah.
Yeah, he gets hyped.
Yeah. But one big story now. Ravens called up Des Bryant, so he will be probably playing this weekend.
I have no idea.
I don't know if that's going to help
really
them at
played
all.
in almost
but
2 years.
I think it's going to be a
But we'll
similar. It's going to be less so because AB is more talented, but it's going to be like when we activated AB against the Dolphins when he runs a really limited route tree. So
Yeah.
he's
I'm not
probably
sure how
only
much
going to be
it's
out there to run some streaks and maybe some comebacks, but
Slant or two.
maybe that kind of might mess with the flow of the team though. So I
Not
wouldn't
true.
quite count on that. Just keep him outside of everybody else. Keep him outside the hashes. I don't think it's going to have that much of an impact. But again, because first off, Lamar's not going to throw the ball anyways. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Just going to scramble.
They've literally their offense from last year. I mean, it did revolve around Lamar running a lot last year. But their passing game is totally fell off.
figured out.
It hasn't been as good. It hasn't been terrible, but it hasn't been that good. And the other thing is the running game outside of Lamar has been.
It's so bad. What happened to Ingram?
J.K. Dobbins he had a good game last week.
Yeah, but they need to find some spark for the second half of the season. Otherwise,
he needs to get to do that every game.
They're looking at, it looks like they're not going to win that division. I mean, they still could. You never know.
It looks like they might.
That's crazy.
I mean,
they'll make the playoffs.
They're going to make it. They're going to make it.
I think they'll be the top wild card seed. I mean, they don't, they play well against decent or bad teams, and they still play the Patriots, and they still play the Bengals, and they still play the Browns once. So, but yeah,
I don't know. I think it's going to be between the Browns and the Ravens, and maybe even the Colts for that top wild card seed.
I would say the Ravens
10 and
definitely
6, 9 and 7. 10 and 6 is probably going to be enough to get them top wild card seed.
I think they'll be like 11 and 5. Let's see who they play here.
Yeah.
So they play it's a good game this week. They play the Colts this week.
Yep.
And then they play the Patriots. Then they play they have a bye. No, they then play the Titans. Then they play the Steelers again on Thanksgiving. Great game. And then they play the.
Oh really? Wow.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that one.
Then they have a bye, I think. I don't see them on this week. Maybe I'm missing it. No, then they play the Cowboys. Then they play the Cowboys. They're gonna win that game.
Yeah, Cowboys, then Browns, then Jaguars, then Giants, then Bengals. So
they're on the table. They'll run the table.
They might, yeah. Well, other than
last five actually.
I'll say 11 and 5 then, because I think they'll win this week.
Yeah.
And I think they could go 12 and 4 still too. But yeah, that's a relatively easy schedule.
But the question is, are the Steelers going to lose?
Maybe not. Right? They could go 14 and 2. So
that's crazy.
Going into the season, that's wild to think about.
I know. We were all so low on Big Ben. I mean, not that Big Ben has been outstanding, but
I wasn't that low on their
Steelers
defense. But
they got Bengals, Jags, Ravens, the Washington football team, Bills,
oh my God,
Bengals, Colts, Browns. 14 and 2.
Yeah.
Probably rest their team against the Browns and lose.
Mm-hmm.
And then also lose to.
They'll just drop a random game. You just know it.
Yeah. It's
the Washington football team. They lose to the Washington football team. The Washington football team wins the NFC East. There we go. That's what's gonna happen.
All right, Nick. What's the next game?
All right. Next we have Dolphins Rams. Dolphins get the W, and the Rams are indeed frauds. I jinxed them last week.
Okay. Yeah. Out of all the teams that we talked about that I said are frauds, like the Bills and the Titans, I'd say this team is the biggest frauds.
Yep.
The Rams. I'd have to say that. I mean, the Bills are still like. I still think the Bills, even at their worst, are a playoff team. But like this Rams team, probably. I mean, they might make it.
They're probably
gonna make it. They are just not that good. And like Jared Goff. I mean,
Oh my!
Good
How
God.
did he make a
He's
Super
not
Bowl?
good. He's not
It
Yeah,
was really, really bad. Tua didn't even play an outstanding game.
Barely
Wasn't
even
that-
played,
And
really.
they were like, yo, he's balling out right now.
He
Like,
didn't
no
even
one
have
said
100
that.
yards. He basically had a Tebow game. It wasn't.
Yeah,
yeah.
I have no opinion on him after that game. There's nothing.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
The Dolphins
There have been
scored
some
what?
reports coming out.
Dolphins had what? 4 turnovers, like to turn the had
Yeah,
four
they
forced
had
Yeah.
two
defensive
defensive
touchdowns.
touchdowns,
right?
2 defensive touchdowns. Tua didn't have to do anything, but
Yeah.
But
He
about
looked
the
fine when he
Dolphins,
played.
the Dolphins team is good. Chandler was right. I hope that they win this week, and I think they could actually. I don't know if they can win the division, but I'd say they can
It's gonna
win.
be close.
They
They're
can
gonna make
playoffs.
it. They're gonna make it interesting. That's what's important.
Yeah, Brian Flores doing a great job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Coach of the Year candidate. Not gonna win. I think it's gonna go to Mike Tomlin at this point. But
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, Brian Flores. In my opinion, maybe a snub on the votes last year for Coach of the Year.
considering how
he did.
bad that Dolphins team was.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
Last year?
terrible. That team was
Oh.
terrible.
and they went 5-11. They shouldn't
Yeah.
have no
Yeah.
business winning that many games.
They had no reason. They should have gotten. I mean, Joe Burrow realistically should be their quarterback right now. They didn't have
Yeah,
Brian
yeah.
Flores.
They're happy with Tua, but
Probably
yeah,
would've-
That last couple of games of the year, where they actually played really well. Yeah.
including beating us and basically ending our the Patriots
That was
dynasty.
so freaking depressing, dude.
Brady
Oh
threw a
my
freaking
God.
touchdown to a Landon Roberts.
Yeah.
And he threw a pick six to
to
the
Rowe.
former Patriot.
Rowe.
Yeah.
I hate
Yes, Eric Rowe. Damn it. My God.
Wasn't he also the guy that got cooked
PTSD.
in the Eagles
Bowl.
Super Bowl?
Yeah,
Yeah, he did against the freaking Eagles.
Yep.
Oh no, that was Logan Ryan. Never mind.
it was both of
That was
them.
Logan Ryan.
It was
It was
both.
all,
Yeah,
it was,
both of them.
It was our whole secondary.
It was
Everybody-
it was Logan Ryan that we had to blame though. That was my big argument in the
It
hot
was
takes.
all-
Eric
it was
Rowe.
all-
Eric Rowe was the Malcolm Butler substitution, though.
Yeah, they were all terrible, dude. There's nothing defending it.
Yeah.
Everybody was so bad.
Well, I mean, that secondary is used to not being able to defend. So
Yeah.
Damn. All right. Anything else to say about this one?
No.
Donald looks good, but
Darnold?
besides that,
Oh,
Donald.
Donald. I was like, damn, Donald.
All right. Now we move on to the main events. Bills Patriots.
He sucks.
Patriots
Before we-
actually
before we
played
talk
a
about the
good
actual
game. They had the game in their hands. Cam Newton decides to run, and then he fumbles, and we lose.
Cam Newton didn't decide to run; it was a designed to run play.
But then
Josh, that's
he's a
it.
dumbass
Fire
and he
Josh
fumbled.
right now.
I have a
Why
quote.
is Josh still employed?
I have a quote. And the
Okay.
quote is: "This was Bill Belichick after
We
the
suck.
game.
That's a quote.
This is the
Oh, no.
craziest thing. This is the most un-Bill Belichick thing I've ever heard him say. He says, I didn't say it as an excuse. I never said that, talking about COVID. And he said, look, we paid Cam Newton $1 million. It's obvious we didn't have any money. It's nobody's fault. That's what we did the last 5 years. We sold out and won 3 Super Bowls, played in a 4th, and played in an AFC championship game. This year we have less to work with. It's not an excuse. It's just a fact.
I mean,
Damn.
that is an excuse, but
I question whose
Insanity.
fault it is we don't have any money then. Who is the
He's-
person that
you.
controls
he
the
is
money?
the GM
You're
and the coach.
GM.
And the coach. So he not only is he making decisions for the team, but he's also making decisions based on his
Clap
own
it up for Joe
evaluation of the
Thuney's
game.
salary, guys. $15 million to Joe Thuney.
He's a good player.
Beautiful.
He's an elite.
I
offensive
don't think
not
that's not a terrible
Okay, but
contract.
we could have used that to re-sign Brady.
Okay, and that
He didn't
really,
want to stay.
really, you, dude. I'm no offense. I'm all on Brady.
We
this
could
year,
have
but
paid Tom Brady.
no.
He
Listen to
didn't
me here.
want to stay.
Listen
Okay,
to
go.
me about
I'll hear
Brady here.
Go,
I
go.
like Brady and all, and I think he's playing really well this year. And it's not just because he's making it work with the talent he has, and he's playing excellent. But you really think the Patriots would be good if he was here? He has nothing to
No,
work with, and
no,
he can't even
no.
scramble. We're not paying him. We got to pay fucking receivers. We got to pay a fucking defense. This team's terrible, not just because we don't have Tom Brady, but because we don't have anybody else. I mean, I know Cam might not be great, but let's say he had 2 guys who could do anything.
We had
Maybe-
0 wide receivers.
We
this
have the
entire
worst
game.
wide receiver core in the league. One of the worst
Jacoby
I've
Myers
seen.
was our wide receiver 1.
He actually played good.
He did-
played
he
better
actually
than
He
played
did
Harry.
really
play
well.
good.
He actually
He
played
played.
really well.
Harry didn't play, but he's already better than Harry. And speaking of Aaron,
Yes.
I'm just done with Harry. He can just be cut. I don't see any value. in
Literally,
keeping him on the roster.
This is so bad. I don't even care about the cap space at this point. Although it's bad, the draft is what's really screwed us
Yeah.
over
Yeah.
like 3 years in a row.
yeah. Again,
More
with
than-
another
terrible
We have-
blame on Belichick.
we have drafted no Pro Bowlers and two starters in the last 4 years of the draft in the first 2 rounds.
And who are those
Sold out.
starters? Name them.
Sony Michel and N'Keal Harry.
And how good are they?
No,
Not good.
actually,
Oh, and we got the
they're
O
not counting
lineman
Sony
this year.
Michel as a starter. It was Isaiah Wynn, who's just
And we got the lineman this year in the 6th round.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
I'm
and
talking
Abe.
about the first 2 rounds.
Oh, okay.
On Wenyu, yeah, he's pretty good.
God.
He is going. So he should be. The Pro Bowl is a complete popularity contest. He's playing like a Pro Bowler. He's not going to be a Pro Bowler.
Probably
He
not.
has been very good, and I will give Bill Belichick complete credit for that pick.
He could
Even
be a
though the fact that
substitute.
he drafted 3 offensive linemen in a row, I don't get that. If you knew the guy you wanted, draft him and then draft a fucking receiver.
One of them just retired. Remember, he was like, I'm
Yeah,
out.
That was the
7th
7th round pick.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't even remember his name. He was like the center from Memphis or Temple
He
or
was
one
like,
of
I am
those.
simply
AAC
built different.
schools.
I am done.
He was like, yeah, I've lost love with football. I'm gonna retire now. That was
Nice.
so bad.
Dude,
he
it just...
saw what was coming. He saw what was coming with this team, and he said, "Nope, not my problem. Not my problem."
All right. Well, also quickly on the Bills here, we've already basically said everything, but yeah, they're just not as good as people think. And Josh Allen, he's all right.
God,
He can run, he can scramble,
he can
but I
run.
hope the Bills. I hope
Yeah.
the
He's
Bills
Lamar
lose.
Jackson. He's Lamar Jackson
He's worse than Lamar.
with a big inaccurate arm. Inaccurate.
I think Lamar's fairly accurate. I mean, he doesn't have a lot of weapons, to be honest.
That's true. He has. Well, Hollywood Brown's been awful.
And also, he's like calling him out. He said, what's the point of
that
having
was
soldiers
really
if you don't have them? You don't use
Hey.
them. And Mark Andrews doesn't show up in big games.
Hey, that's a proper Brown.
what?
Antonio and Hollywood being mad at their quarterbacks from the
No
from
reason.
the
It's Harbaugh's
AFC
play.
North.
I'd much rather have Lamar than Josh Allen. Josh
Oh,
Allen
yeah.
is prone to awful mistakes.
yeah.
I mean, so is Lamar, but mostly it's just like, he didn't make the play at the end of the game. But Josh
Yeah.
Allen
Oh, he didn't throw
randomly
the ball,
fumble or throw an interception all the time, for no reason, like that one
or
to
miss
J.C.
a
Jackson,
wide open receiver in the
which
end
he
zone.
he just didn't have to do. So
Multiple.
yeah, he threw a
I
terrible interception.
I have 2 things. First off, the trade deadline, which
Yep.
we can
I was
go into
playing
just a
golf.
little bit. Not trading Gilmore, asking
anyone
for a
else.
first and a player, not trading Thuney.
Should have traded Edelman too. Try to get a 5th.
Yeah, I mean, he's just damaged goods at this point. Nobody's gonna
Yeah.
want
Traded
him.
anyone. Trade
Yeah,
somebody.
we got
Get a pick.
Ford.
Don't give
Isaiah
up the
Ford.
pick. Don't give
We
up
trade-
the pick.
Isaiah Ford
That was the best trade of the century.
has
Super Bowl bound.
He has 2 catches this season. He has
And dude, oh wait, no, you sent me that, Stuart. The
highlights.
Isaiah Ford
Oh,
highlights.
yeah.
Thanks
2
for
catches.
watching.
2 catches, and then it was like, thanks for watching. It was like the hype music. Everybody's like, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and then it's like 2 4-yard catches. I mean, I don't know. For his sake, I hope he's good, but
Yeah.
I don't understand this. Also, we
It's
signed some
like-
other guy named Isaiah, who's a defensive tackle.
Yes, Isaiah. Oh, damn it! I forgot.
and he has one. He had one
He has
QB pressure.
he has no career sacks.
He has 1
I
QB
think he has-
pressure.
Yeah, I think he has 2 hurries.
Jeez.
How old is he? Tell me he's still
Probably
in
in
his
his
20s.
20s. Yeah. They
Yeah,
would
he's
think
like
that.
he's like a third-year player or something.
Oh my god! Still, not even a half of a sack.
No.
That's so bad. Come on. All right, and second, the other thing that I have, Josh McDaniels has literally lost all of his value. Literally.
Yeah.
I don't
every
think
year he
any
gets
other
offered so
team
many
is gonna
heads.
want him.
Every year
Colts
he gets.
fans are probably pumping their fists that they have Frank Reich.
Frank
and
Reich,
not
who's
Josh
literally an
McDaniels.
awesome coach, and
He's
was the
he's
reason. I
very
think
good. We've
he's
seen
the reason about the Eagles being so
it's.
good.
I'm
that
going
year.
to liken Doug Peterson to Dan
To
Quinn,
Dan Quinn,
and
yeah,
it's Kyle Shanahan.
he's a great coach, Frank Reich.
Yeah.
No, Josh McDaniels, he gets offered a job every year, and then he just either almost accepts it or declines it. And you know what? He can just go at this point. He's
Yeah.
so uncreative with the play calling.
Literally.
Like,
And we're
ridiculous.
still throwing screen passes on third down.
Passes.
Why do we run the ball? Sometimes we ran the ball at third.
We
and
did
11.
to Burkhead.
Oh my
We
God.
did that
Burkhead.
multiple
Literally,
times.
I literally
Dude.
want to throw him through a wall.
What is the point of that? Just try. We're 2 and 4. Just take
See,
a
this makes me
shot. What's the worst that
question
can
if
happen?
Josh McDaniels was ever
Throw an
actually
interception.
calling the
Oh,
plays
no.
if it was Tom. This
I would
makes
be
me
more
question
happy if we
Tom.
threw an interception on the play, on a long ball shot,
Right?
Yeah.
Seriously, I don't
just
care.
running it on 3rd and 9 and getting 2 yards.
We're losing yards.
It would be
Losing
different if we had
3.
Christian McCaffrey running the ball or Derrick Henry. I like
Rex
Damian
Burkhead.
Harris. I like Damian Harris.
Oh yeah, he's good. He's a beast. He's the
He's
the
been
one good
really
thing about
good
this
this
team.
year.
Wow, he has, yeah.
Oh, it
damn it.
hurts.
All right, next
It
game.
hurts.
It's
move on.
it's literally painful to talk about. But
All right, what's the next
we
game?
play the Jets this week. If we lose,
I hope we
I don't
lose.
know.
Just for
we're
next.
gonna
I
have
also
to
hope we
burn
lose.
something. We're gonna have to
Burn the.
We're gonna
burn
have
the
to buy a
Patriots thing
Cam
to your
Newton
back
jersey
left.
and then burn it.
That seems like
Or
a
Or
burn
way
like
the Patriots
sacrifice a
blanket.
picture of Josh McDaniels or do
I'll-
something like
I'll
that.
do
You have a picture of Josh McDaniels?
No,
I'll print
you
it out.
print one, yeah.
Print it out, catch it on fire. I don't know.
Wait, you have a
Angry.
light? You have a lighter? You're just gonna light it
No,
on
but
fire?
well, actually, I have the grill lighter thing,
I was thinking.
and I have matches. I just throw it in the grill.
Oh.
Screw it.
What is Peter gonna say?
Yeah,
About you
your
just
pizza
lighting
grill.
paper on
He'll be-
fire. What is he
I
gonna say
mean,
about you just lighting paper
everybody
on
in
fire?
the
in house?
everybody in the house was pissed after last week's loss. It was terrible.
So that he's gonna be okay.
I
with
was
you.
the most
He-
pissed.
he's gonna be okay. So no, this is the situation here. The Patriots have just lost the freaking Jets on Monday Night Football in front of the whole country.
And
then your dad- your-
Don't
and-
even say it.
And then no, hold on. And then Peter,
No.
Nick's dad, is just super angry. And then Nick, as a result, is like, "Oh, dang it!" And then gets up, prints out a picture of Josh McDaniels, and starts lighting paper in the house, which smells terrible, and is
Not in the house.
shouldn't breathe it in. Well, you're gonna smell it outside. What is the reaction gonna be? He's already angry. It's not gonna be good. I'm just gonna tell you that right
Yeah,
now.
I mean,
Yeah.
no, he would obviously be mad. I'm not gonna actually do that. It was a sarcastic remark.
No, it wasn't.
Ugh.
All right, you know what? Fine, I'll do it for you, Stuart.
Good.
Just for you.
Record
All right,
it
next
and
game.
post it on the Nosebleeds Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll
On
post on the
TikTok.
Nosebleeds Instagram.
Yeah.
Post
please
on
don't. Please
TikTok.
don't lose.
Patriots
Oh, on the
lose 10 to
Nosebleeds
7.
TikTok.
Patriots gonna lose 10-7.
Oh
3-6.
no,
The 7
no,
is
we're
gonna
gonna
be,
lose. Yeah, we'll
No, the
lose
7
3
is
to
gonna
10.
be a field goal and 2 safeties. Also, it's not gonna be a touchdown.
Oh, even better. But hey, I'm starting the Patriots defense this week in one of my leagues, so
Yeah, they're gonna have 8 turnovers. Both
nice.
teams, so you'll be fine.
Hey, but
Yeah.
watch Flacco will ball out, throw 4 touchdowns, 369 yards.
Has he ever thrown 4 touchdowns in his career?
Probably.
Probably not.
Hey,
But
don't,
anyway,
don't sleep on his 2012 playoff run there.
Let's
Don't
go.
sleep on Joe.
Super Bowl MVP.
11 touchdowns, 0 interceptions through 4
Yeah.
games. That's the best playoff run ever.
all right.
It's
Next.
true. Statistically,
Yeah.
it is. It's that or Foles in 2000.
No, yeah, it was a good run, but yeah.
Statistically, it's the best ever.
All right, next game we have the Raiders.
What? Are you good?
Yeah, I don't know why. All right, next game, Raiders and Browns. I'm just freaking depressed about the freaking Patriots.
Oh, okay. Raiders,
Raiders,
Browns.
Browns. Raiders get the W.
No
I
one watched
called
this
it.
game either.
Browns are frauds.
They
I
are
watched the
definitely-
game
Everyone's
for
a
a little bit,
fraud.
and then I turned it off.
Baker is trash. I'm sorry. He needs to get the hell out of here right now. You get Case Keenum out here and try to use the weapons. Nick's on mute out here. Get the weapons. You know, you have to dominate with Case
You have
Keenum.
3 good tight ends.
Also, this team, when they get Chubb back, just going to run the hell out of that damn ball. They got the best running back in the league once they get Chubb. And then
Yeah.
middle line, just run it every time at that point. Just run it. And they're
Literally.
not going to stop it. They're not going to stop it. This team's got an excellent running attack when Chubb goes back. And
And they have a
also,
decent
make sure to
O-line.
give it to Chubb because he's on my fantasy team in both leagues, and so I need him back. Please, Nick Chubb and Derrick Henry in a 10-team league that's dominant. Please
Yeah.
come back. Especially after
Please
George
come
Kittle's ass got injured. God
All right,
damn
shut him
it.
down for the season. It's the
God
last
damn
season.
it. I was
Shut
going to
him
win this
down.
stupid league, and then Kittle got hurt. I'm pissed, but, you know.
I mean, what were you gonna do with Kareem Hunt anyway? So
I play him at my flex? He's a 7th running back. I would have had 2, like 5 and 7.
start
That's
Austin
yeah.
Hooper. Oh wait, I have Austin Hooper.
I have Hayden Hurst and Hunter Henry. They're both pretty good. I don't know who to
And
start.
I
there.
have Noah Fant and TJ Hawkinson, so get fucked.
Chandler, literally in Sam's league, Chandler, if you
That's what I'm
lose
talking
to me
about.
this week, you are the worst team of all time.
I
If
hope
what?
Zeke's out, Mixon's out.
Oh yeah, because I'm not going to lose, Nick.
Okay, but if you do, I'm only
I hope you
projected down by 5 points. If you
I'm
lose,
projected to win by 20 this week against Ethan.
yeah, because the
No, my
Niners defense
team's
got
actually really
-3.
bad. I'm on a 2-game win streak in Sam's league.
I'm on
My
a
team's
freaking
really
2-game
bad.
lose streak. I was 5-1, and now I'm 5.
Your
Hey,
team's
Michael
not very
Thomas
bad.
Is back though. Michael Thomas is back.
He sucks.
Yeah, and you have Tyreek Hill, and you have Josh Jacobs, and
Yeah.
you have JJ Taylor or Jonathan Taylor,
Nick, you could have had Josh
could have had
Jacobs and
Tyreek.
and Josh Jacobs.
and Galladay's out. Even better.
Yeah.
You suck.
Let's hope DK drops 55.
What the hell are we just talking about? Oh, yeah, the Browns.
Raiders.
Yeah.
Browns,
Raiders.
how bad they are.
There's
Nice
nothing to
job,
say
Derek
about the
Carr.
Raiders, really. I mean, they only scored
Derek
16
Carr is
points.
an
but-
average quarterback, and Josh Jacobs is a good running back.
Remember when he was in the MVP race?
Yeah,
Derek Carr's numbers are still pretty good looking this year.
I
He's
like
not
Derek
bad.
Carr.
I think
I
that
really
he's,
do.
he's an above-average quarterback. He's
Well,
better
above
than Josh
average.
Allen.
He's
Better
better
than
than,
Josh Allen.
Yeah.
and he's better than Jared Goff. And he's better than freaking Cam.
He's better than Gardner and
Let's see,
Dude,
he's got-
imagine-
hey, he's got
Imagine
14
Brady went
touchdowns.
to the Raiders and they cut Carr and we got him.
What the hell's
That'd be
wrong with you,
great.
Nick? They would-
wow.
would be
Imagine
great.
if that happened.
Why would Brady go to the
It-
freaking Raiders?
Yeah,
They have
He was
terrible-
considering them.
No, he wasn't.
Remember when he
No,
was
he
talking
wasn't,
to John
considering
Gruden
the
at the UFC
charges.
game? He was like,
That's-
"Yo, John."
No, he was not like that.
Wow,
Their owners are
gave
weird.
somebody
They
a
don't want to-
handshake. They're meant
This
to
year,
be.
he's got
somebody to your
14 touchdowns and only 2 interceptions, 110 quarterback rating.
Yeah, that's
Pretty
very
good.
actually.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, they have weapons, but not like that many. So, I mean,
they
you
have
know,
Ruggs,
they're
Josh
4-3.
Jacobs,
Ruggs has
Darren
been
Waller.
great.
Yeah, Waller. Yeah, he's
Waller's been awesome, yeah.
one of the best tight ends. But,
Yeah.
All right, next game, Nick.
Broncos, Chargers. Broncos get the
Oh
W.
my
Chargers
God.
are so bad.
They're literally the Falcons
How?
again.
They're literally the Falcons.
I feel bad
really
for
They
bad
play
for
this year.
Justin
They
Herbert.
play this year. Those teams
Watch,
play.
they'll be up 24-0. They'll blow the lead. Then
It'll
the
be a
Falcons
tie.
will lead 48-24, and they'll blow the lead. And then it'll
Again,
be
nothing-
49-48 final.
Nothing
It'll be a
bad to say
48,
about Herbert.
It'll be a 49-49.
Herbert's
final.
been outstanding.
Yeah, he's been great.
He's gonna be
Chargers,
He's
the
going to win Rookie of the
offensive-
Year. He
just
has
keep
to.
just keep feeding Keenan Allen, man. He's in both
Yeah.
my leagues also, so I just need them to keep
Yeah,
feeding
give
him.
it to him.
Just keep feeding him. He's been really good this year. Just keep feeding
Justin
him.
Herbert's been awesome.
Yeah,
I
especially
wonder
against
Also,
the
how did the
others.
Broncos
Speaking of
win?
that,
I don't.
Drew Lock has fallen off. Like,
he had a
did a
good
stupid little-
second half of that game.
He had to do a stupid little dance after he threw a touchdown. So
Yeah,
oh my God.
Oregon's playing right now. Oregon's playing a game right now. They're playing Stanford. I wonder how they're doing because Justin Herbert was the starter there for the last 4 years.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then their BC ex-BC
Well-
quarterback transferred, and now he's the backup.
Any
there.
playoff hopes for the Chargers are pretty much done. 2-5
Yeah.
across them all.
Yeah,
boys.
that's it. No, now they're 2-6.
No, I think they had a bye. They're 2-5, but maybe I'm wrong. No, yeah.
They
I
are
don't
2-5.
think so.
Yeah.
They're
Are you
2-5.
sure?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm looking
No,
at
he's-
the standings right now.
No, you're right.
Yes.
All right. Next, Saints Bears. Saints
Yeah.
get the W in overtime.
The Bears literally have a really good roster except for Foles.
Yeah,
They're
God.
not frauds.
They
This
could
team's
be
good.
so
who is it?
good.
Darnell Mooney.
They have a good coach. I don't
Free
understand what's
Darnell
going on
Mooney.
here.
Bring him to New England.
Oh wait, I'm sorry, guys. The
Bring him
nosebleeds worst. The one thing that we all collectively agree on. We might be seeing a Mitch spotting soon. Foles has been god awful in the last couple weeks.
We might be what?
Mitch Trubisky spotting.
Oh my God.
I think he's gonna. If
no.
Foles plays poorly in the first half, he's coming in the game. Because the thing is about Trubisky
no.
is that when you have when you have a terrible quarterback, if he can at least move around, that can kind of do some stuff.
Yeah.
Right? Foles
Their
can't
roster
move.
is so good.
They have wide receivers, they have running backs, they have O-line, they have coaching, they have special teams, and they have a great defense and a good home field. There's no reason why these guys should. I mean, they're 5-3, so they're still solid. But
Who are they going to get? Because they're not going to be able to draft QB unless they trade up.
right,
I mean, there's
free agency maybe. I don't know.
a little.
Who's going to
it
free
really
agency? I'm going to look.
Nobody really. Maybe look for like a Jameis or something. I don't know.
I mean, yeah.
I'd rather have him than either of these guys in the roster. But
Okay, wait. I'm looking. Somebody else
So,
talk.
I just want to put out there that Allen
Man, the
Robinson has
Saints-
had 1,000-yard passing season with Blake Bortles and Mitch
Oh.
Trubisky as quarterbacks.
Well, Dak. He's not going to go there.
that would be so cool though. I'd like
Nathan
that.
Peterman. This is it.
Shut up, Nick. That's
Um,
so dead. God, we have
no, it's not.
transcended Nathan Peterman and have.
Oh,
gone
wait until we get to Ben
DiNucci.
DiNucci. Ooh. RG3?
Really.
Let's go.
Oh, they should pick up Mitch Trubisky.
Oh man, yeah. The Bears are just like should be good, and also the Saints didn't really impress me again. You know, they played all right and they
I
got the
hate
win.
the Saints.
I
I hope
hate
they
the Saints.
freaking
I hope
lose.
they freaking lose this week to the Bucks too.
Countygate has made them dead.
Go
I
Bucks.
just can't stand them. And also
Damn
the
it.
stupid thing about how Brady and Breeze are like breaking each other's record every week now
Oh,
for touchdowns. And they got like
Oh my
every time Breeze throws the record, they got like the family out there like
I-
taking the pictures, and then Brady
Yeah.
throws like Giselle's like woo, like his dad is up there like and like Robert Kraft is like getting massage in the stands. Robert Kraft is getting his Chinese massage, and like Brady's like pumping his fist, and like then it happens, and then Breeze is like reliving Katrina and like helping people out like with their communities. It's just every week. It's just
Yeah.
gonna happen for the rest of the season when they break each other's records.
and then when Brady's still playing when he's 46 and Drew Brees is commentating his games.
No, Brady will pass him. This dude Breeze doesn't really throw the ball that much. Brady's gonna
Yeah.
throw 40 touchdowns this season. Let's go, Brady goat.
Brady goat.
He's gonna be the stats goat now too because he's playing for so damn long. But
Yeah.
yeah. So next game, Nick.
Okay, where am I? What the
I don't know.
At home.
hell happened? Oh, I hit on the Ravens schedule. My fault. All right,
You're on the 49ers Seahawks.
Seahawks Niners.
Nothing to say other than that, the
49ers
49ers are just
Niners
so
suck.
injured,
They're done.
and Russell Wilson, 26 touchdowns, 6 picks. It's looking pretty strong for him right now.
It's time for Nick Mullins to rise, everybody.
He sucks. He's so
He's
bad.
terrible. I
He's
think
not
I'd
good.
rather
That's who the
have
Bears
Cam
should
than
get.
Nick Mullins.
Nick Mullins is just not good because they just keep getting more injured too. They don't have Ayuk this Sunday.
Yep.
It's just,
Oh
and I can't believe
my
Kittle's
God.
freaking out. He might be back for maybe like the last couple weeks of the fantasy season, so
They
maybe I can
have-
salvage him. But
Yeah.
No.
They have-
Nick,
No
I'll
play.
give you him for Zeke.
No.
You sure? I'll give
At
you
least
Darius.
Zeke puts up 6 a game.
I'll give you Darius Slayton, and George Kittle. How's that? Here, I'll give you Ingram. I might have dropped him actually. I'll give you Rodgers.
Oh, whoa.
Maybe
I will. Maybe I will do that.
I already have
All
Brady.
right, we'll talk about this
so-
after.
Yeah.
Any else? DK popped off. That helped me.
For the 49ers, they now have, or at least in that game, they had 0 players who touched the ball on the offensive side in the NFC Championship play in that game.
Bro,
They had 0 players. Everybody who touched the ball was
that's
gone
ridiculous.
Well, maybe, I think Kittle got a couple catches, but
or he was out.
before he played the first half and then he got hurt.
No, he's talking about the second half.
Yeah, by the end of the game.
Yeah, and I don't think Kittle might have like 1 catch, but yeah. Well, rip 49ers season.
Damn. Depressing way to go out. I mean, they're so good compared to us, so.
Yeah, they still have a decent defense.
Yeah.
Even though they have like literally injured on that side. Fred Warner's like
Damn.
maybe the best linebacker in football, so
Maybe.
him or Leonard.
This Patriots team needs to blow it up. I literally hate it.
Been saying
There's
that.
nothing to.
I
There's
don't
nothing
think I
to.
like a single
There's
player
nothing
on this
to
team
blow
anymore
up.
There's
besides
nothing to
Jacoby
blow up.
Myers.
We're terrible. All there is to do is add talent, other than maybe in our secondary. I like
We
the
just have the
McCourties
offensive
still. We can
line
keep
and the
them.
secondary. That's it.
Jason McCourty's not good.
Okay, but Devin is still solid, and
Devin
we
is
can,
good.
And
We can-
JC Jackson.
and we can keep him too, and also Harris. But other than that, and even
And
Myers looks
Jonathan
alright.
Jones.
We can keep Myers and we can also keep Gunner. I don't
No.
hate Gunner.
Hell no.
Gunner's
Gunner needs to
terrible.
go now.
Gunner
He can
takes
be
the
our
fucking
wide
punt.
receiver 5.
Can
He
you
takes the
believe we
punts out.
kept? I was thinking
Why
about
does he
this.
take the punts out every time? Why
I
does
was
he
thinking
take
about
punts out
this
every
today.
time?
We kept Gunner over Braxton Berrios.
They're both not good, but okay.
They're not that.
Braxton Berrios
you say that
can
like
catch the
Braxton
ball.
Berrios is elite.
Yeah,
Can
but
he?
I mean, at
and
least he
run.
has some catches. How many catches does Gunner have?
1.
Two?
I think it was that one in the Chiefs game where he accidentally caught it.
Yeah.
What a guy.
Oh, now it's time. It's time, everybody. Eagles, Cowboys.
Danucci.
Ben
DiNucci.
DiNucci.
Ben DiNucci. They're one of the
Oh,
greatest
God.
quarterbacks in the last 10 years.
I just want to say that Ben DiNucci is not playing and Garrett Gilbert is starting.
Playing, yeah.
No. What?
Nobody knows who Garrett Gilbert is, but he was in the XFL.
Yeah.
Or the AAF.
Gilbert.
Oh, Jesus.
The AAF.
Yeah, no, he only
Oh,
has
no.
40 career passing yards in the NFL.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Because I was
Well, he's
checking
about to shatter
because-
his record.
last night. I mean, when the Eagles were playing
Hopefully.
the Cowboys, I checked
I would hope so.
the depth chart because I was like, I checked the depth chart because I was like, well, what if he gets hurt? Like, who are they going to put in at quarterback? And then I realized they had signed somebody. But yeah, DiNucci, he didn't even play that much worse than Wentz. Wentz had a terrible fumble where he just
Yeah.
kind of like
Oh.
stood there for 8 seconds and just and he threw
He threw 2 picks.
Their team's starting to get healthy. I mean, okay, I am a Wentz defender. We all know that he doesn't have any time really to throw. He doesn't have a lot of weapons. That being said, he's still not playing that good. He still makes those
Yeah.
terrible decisions all the
Yeah.
time. And
See-
it's just, they're going to win the division though. So,
We have 2 quarterbacks also that, given they're rookies, but that also don't have any time to throw the ball, and they are
who look
Burrow and
way
Herbert.
better. Yeah.
Herbert,
they're playing a
so
lot
it was.
better.
I was actually very surprised to see that Herbert, because we always talk about how bad Burrow's offensive line is, because it is really bad.
Herbert's is
But
much
Herbert's
better.
been hurried more. He's been sacked more.
Herbert does have slightly better weapons, but
Yeah, he absolutely.
yeah, Allen
But,
and Williams and Henry. But
But come on, you're paid like you're a top 5 quarterback, because when you play at your best, you are a top 5 quarterback.
it's the Eagles had so many
do it.
wide receiver injuries that they found someone who's like really good. Fulgham is
But
actually
the problem
really
is, Jalen
Yeah.
Reagor actually looked decent in this game.
yeah, he had a
To
touchdown.
his credit, he had a touchdown, and he also, I think he had a drop, or it was an overthrow on Carson Wentz's part that would have been a second touchdown.
Yeah.
And
I think so, yeah.
it's just he's not playing well. I think I really think it boils down to confidence. I think that he's completely shot.
And his coach is terrible too. Doug Peterson
His coach
needs to
is
be
really
fired.
bad. Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
And also Howie
uh,
Roseman needs to be fired. I'm advocating for the Eagles. They're gonna make playoffs. They're still gonna make playoffs though.
Oh yeah, but they're gonna lose.
I don't know.
Very
I
bad.
don't know about that one.
Really,
Washington football team coming out of the dark.
Washington football team.
They're 2-6. Let's be real here. Come on now.
Oh my!
And
imagine.
the Eagles are 3-4-1.
They're probably gonna win this week.
They're 2-5 actually.
It's one of those. It's one of those two. To be honest, the Giants are they have a couple weapons on offense, and their defense is decent. Their defense is good. They should be the best team, but they're not because they suck.
Daniel Jones actually. Well, speaking of the Giants, do we want to move on to the Bucs Giants game?
Yeah.
They actually played pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Daniel Jones did
win.
what he needed to do. He put up points on the Bucs defense. I won my game because of Daniel Jones.
Should have had a pick on the end of the game.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
And
that 2-point conversion was
another win for the Bucs. Nick, Brady's 6-2. How you feeling? My Bucs are going all the way.
Honestly, I'm happy.
My
for
cards
Brady.
are going all the way.
I hate Gronk. I'm not a huge fan of Bruce Arians either. Honestly,
yeah, I don't like him.
It's kind of annoying.
Yeah, it's kind of annoying. And he sniffs paint or something apparently.
Hold
on, let me look this up. I heard this a few years ago.
Okay, Trevor.
No, look at this. Bruce, what is his name? Bruce Arians, paint. I said cancer, so I kind of feel bad, but Bruce Arians says he drank paint as a kid twice.
Maybe that's why he had cancer, because he drank paint.
Bruce Arians says he used to drink paint to prepare for neighborhood football games.
What?
He had to get a stomach pump twice, so he was younger from drinking paint. So it was harder to tackle.
They were built different back then, man.
He said he believed that it was. He said he believed that it was harder to tackle him.
Oh no!
What the fuck?
Dog, that lead makes you elusive.
Well, he is a Super Bowl winning coordinator. You can give him that. He was the offensive coordinator for the Steelers. Yeah, but he's a solid coach. He's just kind of annoying.
Yeah.
So another testament to Brady. Quarterbacks in his system are notoriously they throw a lot of turnovers. Turnover-worthy passes. So for Andrew Luck in 2012, given he was a rookie, but his first season with Bruce Arians was 40 turnover-worthy passes. Carson Palmer's first season was 40, and so was Jameis Winston. Brady is on pace for 7.
He's got 4 interceptions this whole season. Yeah,
Brady is built different.
He's playing excellent.
This is just. If anybody had
this is going to be
him being the greatest of all time,
Oh.
you have no right to say that he isn't.
Tom Brady's the best athlete of all time. I think that's pretty much guaranteed at this point.
Yeah, but in accomplishment.
Right behind Jordan.
Yeah,
right
not
now,
in terms of being a physical athlete.
Well, yeah, but if that was the case, then he wouldn't. Yeah,
as if he's the greatest professional sports.
He would not be in the top 50 if that was the case. Brady is a stick.
He's slow, and I mean, in his prime, he could throw that ball pretty damn far.
Yeah.
Like it's one of the furthest in the league and most accurate. Like he could throw in 2007. There's some passes that were incompletions that were 70 yards. Like he could really fling it, and he can still freaking throw it 50 or 60 at least.
Yeah.
The good old days.
He's looking damn good.
Before the dark times.
The Bucs are going to the Super Bowl. I'm still on it.
Yeah.
Hey, I hope Brady plays well, but it's just it's depressing to watch.
It's okay, Nick. I'm sorry you can't sleep with Giselle.
Yeah.
Wait, what? No.
I got it. That was perfect. I said it, and he was like,
no.
Yeah.
All right. That's all of them. Why don't we just dive quickly into the fantasy update? We'll run down the scores quick for you.
Did I lose?
Yes, I beat you, Stuart, this week, 157-102. Pietro keeps the game rolling, beating Chandler 139-118.
One quick thing is that Pietro started Kittle against me this week.
Yeah, I saw that.
He got 0.
Pietro's just AFK right now.
Yeah, his team is maybe the best. I don't know why he did that, but
Yeah. He still won. Rip Chandler.
I'm trying to trade him one of my tight ends because I want a wide receiver.
Chandler tried to trade me Aaron Rodgers.
I did because you have Josh Allen.
Allen puts up good numbers.
He wanted one of my wide receivers. Wide receiver Hopkins or something.
One of his 3.
Rodgers is quarterback 6. I don't know what the hell. Is Allen 11?
Allen's 5, but he hasn't put up more than
Brady's 5
since week 4.
Brady's 5 now.
Allen's something decent.
Maybe 7 now.
He hasn't put up
picked up
more
Herbert.
than 20 points since week 4.
Pick up.
We're in week 9.
All right, and then Chris beat Donis 132-102. And wait, hold up. Wasn't there a trade? I was at work yesterday and my
Donis
phone
and Chris
was
traded
blowing up.
Zeke and Miles Sanders.
Yeah, and I was like, well, Chris was like, oh yeah, uphold the trade, and I was like, you just got fleeced, but okay. And then he's like, wait, no, veto the trade.
So what happened? Yeah. What are we supposed to do, Nick? You're the commissioner.
Football team.
Hold the trade. Uphold the trade.
I voted to uphold for now.
Chris
but,
traded Miles Sanders for Donus's Ezekiel Elliott.
that's a terrible trade for Chris, but all right.
It is, but I mean, he made the trade.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, now
He
he
also
realizes that
literally
it's bad.
Vote to uphold the trade. That was his direct quote.
I'm not going to vote, honestly.
You're the commissioner. You need to decide what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Can I just let it go through?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, well, if that's what you want, then yeah.
I'm not going to veto it. No,
All right.
it happened.
All right, and then what about this week so far?
This week, I am playing Donus.
Are you winning, or do you have any players?
I am winning 12.9 to nothing right now because Aaron
look
Jones
at mine.
played on Thursday.
Because look at I had Devontae Adams.
Donus.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Chandler's playing Chris at 0-0. And yeah, Stewart already has 38.3 up on Pietro. And he's projected to win.
Shockingly, that team's terrible. I'm the worst now because everybody's at least 3 and 5.
You have Melvin Gordon at running back 1 in a 6-person league.
Yeah,
dude,
I can literally go through waiver wire right now.
And what? I can't.
Nobody.
I think I picked him up. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see.
Get Tony Pollard.
That's not better. I had to pick up Fournette too.
Just for this week.
Yeah.
He's not better than Fournette or Gordon.
This week he'll put up pretty good numbers.
Dude, Gordon is 24, and that's only because he's missed a few games. And then Fournette's not bad.
Ronald
either.
Jones.
I have Miles Gaston, Kareem Hunt,
Damian
and
Harris.
Nick Chubb. They're all out.
Yeah, they're all out.
And I'm gonna start Justin Jefferson.
Oh, actually no, you have Nick Chubb. Never mind. Sorry.
He's on a freaking bye and he's injured, so you know. But yeah.
When is he projected to come back? Probably soon,
week.
right?
Next week.
Oh, beautiful. All right.
Well,
Well,
Miles
that is
Gaskin
everything.
was also balling out, and now he's on freaking IR. So
Yeah.
why did all my running backs get injured?
All right, that was the fantasy update. Now we will dive into predictions for next week.
Oh wait,
Stuart,
we're
you have
missing
the lines?
nosebleeds questions yet again.
That segment is dead. It's fine.
Oh, Nick.
It'll come
we
back
should
eventually.
give John a birthday shout out.
Oh yeah, happy birthday, John.
Happy
John's
birthday, John.
18th.
To our musical producer.
He's gonna be on a podcast soon. He does our music.
Yeah.
18th. All right, let's do these lines.
Happy 18th to you, John. I mean, hopefully this. Yeah, I'll probably go up late tonight because I'm.
Even if it doesn't, we're cool. But all right, so first game here: Bears versus Titans. The Titans are at Titans. The Titans are favored by 6.5. I am still going to take the over because I don't believe in the Bears.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Wait, Titans are favored by 6.5.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm with you. Over.
I think this is the Trubisky.
I'm picking the Bears.
All right, Nick's on the Bears.
All right.
The Bears.
All right, and then Broncos are
never mind.
Broncos are taking a trip to Atlanta. The Falcons are favored by 4. I'm taking the freaking Broncos.
I'm taking the under, and I'm saying the Broncos are winning the game.
No, I'm taking the Falcons.
Well, it could go either way. When terrible teams play, there's not much to really.
Wow, I might be setting myself up right here for
Wait, you taking
failure.
Falcons.
Or for big success.
Broncos. Yeah, you might be 2-0. Are you all right?
Yeah.
All right, and then an awesome, thrilling game. The Giants are playing Washington.
Oh, yeah.
Washington is favored by 2.5.
Picking Washington.
I like the Giants.
I'm going to take the Giants.
What?
Giants
I'm picking Washington.
All right,
Giants aren't that bad.
Terrible O-line.
Yeah, but they have a good defense. And
They have a really bad O-line.
They're going to get torn apart.
Wait, so Chandler,
Chase Young about to
actually, I said the Giants.
give birth to Daniel Jones and name him his son.
It's not enough. It's really just pick 'em. 2.5 is really low.
Yeah, I'm taking the Giants.
No, I'm taking that.
So we've all Nick's just disagreed with us every single time.
Yeah.
All right.
I have.
Lions,
Hey, we're making it interesting.
Lions at the Vikings. The Vikings are favored by 3.5. I'll take the Vikings.
I'm going Vikings.
Yeah. I don't think
Chandler, do you want
Lions
to help
are
keep
terrible.
Chris's dream alive?
No, I don't. I don't.
All right,
Damn.
you got the Vikings.
It was close,
All right.
but if Stafford didn't have any COVID
yeah.
complications, then I would pick the
facts.
Lions. But
All right, Panthers are going to play Kansas City in Kansas City. The Chiefs are favored by 10.5. I'm picking the Chiefs.
Chiefs.
I'm also picking the Chiefs.
Panthers aren't terrible, but they're not. Their defense is not.
They're
good.
not going to. Yeah.
They're probably going to ease CMC back in this week, and I don't
think
like
it's
it.
5 touchdowns. All right, and then maybe one of the best games of the week. The Ravens are going to play to Indianapolis to play the Colts. The Ravens are favored by 1.
I'll take the Colts.
I'll take the Ravens.
I'm taking the Ravens.
I think it'll be a good game, but I just
They're going to get demolished.
if they lose this game, their O-line is good. Other than that, they did have that injury to Staley, which is too bad.
Bob Rivers about to
That's really
dance on them, run for 265 yards.
What? What are you talking
All right,
about?
and then the Seahawks are going to play Buffalo in Buffalo, and their Seahawks are
I don't
favored
care
by
what the
3.
line is. I'm
taking the Seahawks.
Seahawks.
The line could be 9. The line could be 10.5, and I'd take the Seahawks.
Damn.
They're a lot better than this team.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the shaky
right.
Bills defense is going to give up so many points.
Yeah.
It's not even going to be funny.
Texans going to Jacksonville. Texans are favored by 7. I am taking the Texans.
Jacksonville. I will be taking Jacksonville with the return. We didn't talk about this yet. With the debut of Jake Luton.
I hope he does terrible. Nick, who are you taking?
He's going to do so well. I don't know. He probably won't do so well. He's probably going to be better than Gardner was. He has a bigger arm than Gardner does.
Yeah, but their team still sucks ass, so you know.
No, I'm gonna go with the Texans.
All right.
Deshaun's too good.
To be honest, he's doing all right.
Yeah.
But Raiders, Chargers, there's no line for some reason. I can't find it, so I guess maybe it's Pick'em. Should we just trade it? It can't be Pick'em. It's not. I'm looking this up on the internet. Screw this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Looking at my computer. Hold on. Maybe there isn't one out yet. Raiders, Chargers.
The game is tomorrow.
I don't know how. It's not Pick'em, dude. It's only money line. What the? Okay.
Vegas
line. Okay, Chargers are favored by 1.
By 1, yeah.
What?
Yeah.
The Chargers are favored?
I'm taking the Raiders.
I'm taking the
Raiders easily.
Yeah, that's stupid. I don't know why it's
What
that
the
high.
hell is that
It
line?
should be Raiders. The Chargers are not good, and the Chargers don't have a home field. Come on now.
The
That's
Chargers
incredibly
are fine.
stupid.
It's just that
The Raiders
they
are better.
play in the fourth. They're fine for 48 minutes of a football game.
All right.
Well, that's true.
All right, next game. We got another. These are the 4:00 games. Dolphins at Cardinals. Cardinals are favored by 4.5. As much as I want the Dolphins to win, I'm taking the Cardinals.
These are my 2 teams.
Yeah, I'm picking Cardinals.
The 2 teams that I said were going to be good. I'm picking the Cardinals, though.
Cardinals 7-2 here.
That's my team.
Or I think it's
Let's
6-2.
6-2.
Yeah. All right. Steelers going to play Dallas with Garrett Gilbert. The Steelers are favored by 14.5, and I'm still taking
Jesus
the Pittsburgh
Christ.
Steelers.
I wouldn't be surprised if the Steelers defense
Anybody who has the Steelers defense in fantasy is rejoicing.
Hopefully, Ben DiNucci works his way back into the game.
Maybe
Give Gilbert a rest.
He didn't even play like
quarter.
that bad. I don't really see why.
But he didn't do anything. He just handed it off.
Yeah.
All right, Saints going to Tampa Bay on Sunday Night Football. Probably the game of the week here. Tampa Bay is favored by 4.5, and I'm taking Tampa Bay all day long.
Me too.
Screw the Saints.
Yeah.
It's an A.B. Cook out here. All right, and then finally, Monday Night Football. The Patriots are going to the Jets. The Patriots are favored by 9.5. That's way too high. I'm taking.
Oh no!
If I had to be completely honest,
and I'm gonna say it.
Unbiased
the Patriots
prediction.
are gonna lose. No, actually, no, they're not gonna lose.
I'd say unbiased. I'd say that the Patriots win
by like 7.
16-9.
Yeah.
A lame game.
But are we all taking the Jets though because of the line? You don't have to, Nick.
I'm gonna take the Patriots.
All right.
I'm gonna take the Patriots.
All right, so now I'm really hoping the freaking the Jets.
Yeah. Let's go.
Another
Oh, actually,
I'll go
no.
up
I'm
to
gonna take the
Ben's
Jets.
line
Just
and get a
'cause-
Jets
actually, no,
jersey.
I'm gonna take the Patriots.
Oh, come on,
I'm gonna take
Nick.
the Patriots.
Because I got to race this shit.
I want Jacoby Myers to play well,
All right.
and the
All right.
Patriots defense
All
to play
right.
well.
So after, did I even on air? Did I say our records from last week?
No,
no,
you didn't.
go for it.
Yeah, it was
They
a
were
tough
bad.
week for everybody, especially me yet again. Nick was 6-7, Chandler was 6-7, and I was 5-8. So it was a tough
Wait,
week.
what are our overall records? Do we know?
Who cares?
Oh.
Figure it out some other time.
I'll work it out later.
Yeah, I'll
All
send
right.
you the. Yeah. All right. Well, hopefully we do a little better this week.
Well, that's the episode, everybody. We will all be watching here in New England, hoping that the Patriots. Honestly, I
Monday,
think we're hoping
yeah.
that we lose. Honestly,
A
But-
lot of it.
Jacoby Myers still puts up a good game, and then the Patriots get 5 interceptions but still lose. All right, that's it from the Nosebleeds boys. Thank you, everybody, so much for watching. If you haven't already, make sure to follow us on Instagram at nosebleeds__podcast
I'll do it.
to get all the updates on the podcast. Now do it.
Nah.
Stuart, it's opposite day, so he wants
Dislike
to do
it,
Worst
unsubscribe,
quarterback in the league.
unfollow, block,
Oh my, look
block
at
the
Cam
account,
Newton.
Worst quarterback in the league.
report the account.
Cam Newton, if you're hearing this, stop talking about candy and
It
play
wasn't
football.
his fault. They're the one who asked him the damn question.
Yeah.
New England
I
media,
would have
please.
just said no comment.
New England media, do
That
better.
actually
Come
would
on
be pretty
now.
sad. Gillette Nation is rampant, though. He elected Ryan Izzo as the president.
Yeah, I saw that.
All right,
At least be cultured and elect JJ Taylor. Come on.
damn. All right, that's it for us. Thank you, everybody, so much for watching. We'll see you back here next week from the Nosebleeds podcast. My name is Nick Hansenakis.